It was a warm Sunday afternoon when the war started. A war against nature and nurture. A war which tried to determine free will. There is a theory called Hume's Fork. It states either our actions are determined, in which case we are not responsible for them, or they are the result of random events, in which case we are not responsible for them. This theory in itself states the nature and nurture within us, if we happen to believe we have both. We all know we are made up of our parents, but does our makeup control our entire life like nature believes? Or are we an idea that has our actions determined, and our decisions based on events and the environment we have been raised in? This is what started the war, nature versus nurture, genes versus environment, and the answer to our free will would be determined when one side was defeated and the other came out victorious. This war has been going on for hundreds of years, and people tried to live in peace, but there is always a crack, even if small, that can break the strongest of things. It is now the Wild West era, and enemies don't hide themselves from the public. Enemies don't stop, and enemies fight for their own opinion. Tuesday, blue skies and gray clouds, birds chirping and light wind. The Tuesday that had nature working at a bar and nurture walking in. Tuesday, the day where nature and nurture interacted with each other once again.
My horse Nellie, man. She was just too rough today.
Sorry to hear that, my friend.
Life's been really rough. These past few weeks, have gotten me over the rails. You know, I need a drink.
Well, I just got the thing for you. You know, after some hard times, a drink like this really helps. Here you go.
An Adam's Ale. Yeah. You know, how's business been going for you?
You know, it's been pretty good. Had a new group roll into town.
Hands up, ma'am. This is a robbery.
Whoa, hang fire. You don't want to do this. Let's just calm down. You messed with the wrong bar. It's nature again.
It's you. I thought this war was over between us.
You robbed this bar at the wrong place at the wrong time.
So, you still believe that genes determine your future?
Stuff's happened. You don't know what I've gone through. My actions are now determined. You don't understand. You won't understand.
I may not be determined by my genes, but I'm not the only one that isn't responsible for my actions. The events and environments can be controlled as well. See, the thing about free will is, we don't know if we're in control of it. Wait.
Both cowboys' eyes suddenly got wider. A thought came into mind that maybe, just maybe, both could be the cause of their lives. But sadly, a war is a war, and both wanted to be victorious. Can there only be one winner? Or can both come to an agreement about free will?
Come in. Come on, let's sit down and chat. Your test results came back. Do you know of any of your family having sickness?
Well, yes, ma'am. My mama had cancer.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you, but you have the same sickness.
Is that so?
It's a genetic disease.
Oh.
You have to be very cautious of what you do now, young lady, or else your days can be numbered. This disease controls you now.
Right?
Well, you may go now. I'll see you in a week.
This is the moment when nature knew that her decisions now would have to be determined by her genes, because if she isn't careful, her days are numbered.
Hi. Have you ever been sitting on your couch wondering, what's my free will doing lately?
Well, for just $19.99, you can get that solved with this book.
That's right. For just $19.99, you can buy your own book full of the decisions you could have made and didn't. It even comes with the outcome of said decisions.
That's right, Emmy. Book that solves my second thoughts? Check. It even comes with an explanation on free will of both nature and nurture.
From Dr. Matt Ridley himself, who recommends this book, he says, "Far from loving free will, we seem to be species that surrender it whenever we can."
This is just one of the many quotes found in this fabulous book. So buy it today. If you call the number right now, you will get 2 books for $19.99. Here are some reviews from real
From
people.
the product decisions I made. So at first I didn't really know if I was making the right decisions or whether my decisions were correct. But now that I bought this hydro flask, I know I made the right decision.
I bought this book and it's probably one of the best decisions I think I've ever purchased or anything. Cause whenever I bought this book, my life was in turmoil and it wasn't doing so good.
This book has made so many good decisions, like OMG Matt Ridley.
My destiny would be completely different without it. Decisions I Made is not a real book and it does not comply to anybody in the scene. See, I've gone through a lot growing up. That's something that you can't understand.
Nurture begins to walk into the school with high hopes. When she gets to her locker, she is soon bombarded with mean girls that don't want her to go to school. They look, then laugh, and start to whisper about her.
Hey, you! Yeah, you with the striped shirt. Come over here. I need to talk to you for a minute.
Hey gals, I'm so excited to training day. I have no idea what's in store.
I'll tell you what's in store. Listen here, you underbelly pig. We the top girls here. Yeah, we don't take anything from anybody, you hear? We know you got some skills or whatever, but you can just get up out of here because no one wants to talk to you or especially teach you.
The sadness was soon filled in Nurture's heart, but then a different emotion overcame her. The emotion of revenge. She would stop at nothing to end the people who have wronged her. She was now controlled by the events that had previously occurred.
How about we take this outside and settle it?
To what? To solve the winner of this war? I already know I'm gonna win.
We both have gone through hard times, but I'm the real winner here.
Alright, let's settle this then.
With both cowboys having their weapons at the ready, and their ignorance of winning being the best of them, they were ready to fight. The world has been waiting for this moment, a showdown with nurture and nature right next to each other. Who would win? No one knew. Or was the winner already determined like Hume Ford believes?
This war needs to end one way or another, and I'm not stopping now.
I've been controlled since grade school. This environment has changed me. Well, now I'm gonna make my own decisions and be victorious.
Both with fire in their eyes, nature and nurture will stop at nothing to win.
Let's do this man to man.
Alright. We interrupt this program for a special advertisement.
Which side are you on this war, nature or nurture? Well, if you're on the nature side, we got the thing for you. For just $29.95, you can buy your Jeans to Go bottle. With a Jeans to Go bottle, you can get a jean that you didn't have. Say you wanted to make a decision, but you couldn't make it because it's not in your jeans, well, we got you.
That's right. You want to make a risky decision? You want to do something very spontaneous? Well, we got the Daredevil Jeans to Go for you. That's right. You want to be serious in a business meeting? We got you for the business jeans to go. All different varieties of multiple different bottles. We got you. You've ever wanted to be someone famous that you couldn't be because of your jeans? Well, now you can.
Here are some real buyers from this product.
I was about to go to a job interview and I was super stressed out. So I decided to buy the job interview Jeans to Go bottle. I sprayed it, walked in it, and I aced that interview. Now I'm manager.
Have you ever wanted to make a decision, but it's not in your nature? Well, we got the thing for you. All you have to do is order, receive, and spray.
That's right. 4 out of 5 doctors even approve this product, including Dr. Matt Ridley himself.
For just $29.95, buy your Jeans to Go bottle.
Want to sing like Ariana Grande, but just can't seem to hit the notes right because of your jeans? Ugh, just spray and you'll be singing like her for hours.
Please do not use Jeans to Go if you are sick, pregnant, or over the age of 70. Please contact doctor if any of these pertain to you.
Buy a Jeans to Go bottle today.
It's been a long time since I've been wanting to do this. Even though we've had our differences, I'll make sure you're buried properly.
I'm going down. You're going down with me.
Two dead bodies, nature and nurture, both defeated or both victorious. It all is based by perspective, but the war, for hundreds of years, was far from over. If one didn't stay standing, will there ever be a winner? Head to head, nature and nurture fought, and neither had the last laugh or stood strong, looking over the other. A war that has lasted for years, didn't end, and many believed it never would, because nature and nurture are both right, but they're also so wrong. Years passed, the shootout of nurture and nature became a memory, then a story, and eventually became all but some believed a myth. Students began getting taught the nature and nurture debate as they lived in a world with war, and teachers began having assignments over the debate, and yet still a winner hasn't been determined, because free will is all determined by you. And if you don't know the origins of your decisions, nature or nurture, do you even know who you are?
Is this where I'm supposed to sit? Sorry, I just drove from my Jeep. And I open you.
Listen, you underbelly pig. We the top gals here.
Yeah, we don't take anything for anyone. You hear?
I'll tell you what's in store.